Community Bank is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the Lion Digital Network at Freed-Hardeman University. Community Bank is a local, customer-focused bank where our communities come first. We have 4 convenient locations to serve your needs in Henderson, Jackson, and 2 in Lexington, along with 24-hour mobile banking online and in our app. Community Bank cares about you, and that's what makes us significantly different. Member FDIC, Equal Housing.
And welcome into game number 6. It is time for the regional final as Freed-Hardeman University opened the day up with a 2-0 victory over the Braves of Ottawa University. And now we'll match up with the Central Methodist Eagles in the region final. Freed-Hardeman will have to win 2 games to punch their ticket to Columbus. Central Methodist needs just 1 victory. They've already taken 2 wins this tournament. First besting St. Francis 2-1 before topping Freed-Hardeman in their last appearance 9-1 in a 6-inning affair in yesterday's rain-affected day. And now the black-clad Central Methodist Eagles, led by Coach Pat Reardon, is trying to punch their ticket to the national final site, whereas Freed-Hardeman University Lady Lions, led by Coach Todd Humphrey, will try to do the same thing to make it to Columbus for back-to-back seasons. We'll take a look at the starting lineups, first with the guests today. Here in game number 1, the guest will be the Eagles of Central Methodist, and I need to grab their roster sheet so I can know who they are, where they're from, and those kind of fun things. As we will take a look at the starting lineups, it's Kalina Oots is going to lead off the inning. The center fielder, batting .401, Jolie Kreider, will be in the 2-hole. The third baseman, Madison White, second baseman, followed by Elizabeth Palumbo in the cleanup spot, .316 average for the freshman from Sterling, Illinois. Madison Roberts is the shortstop, followed by Lauren Hill. Casey Jolly is going to be out in left field, batting .364. Daly Garland is the designated player, a .139 average. Don't believe she's had very many plate attempts. And Caitlin Kaiser rounds off Coach Reardon's Eagles, and she'll be playing right field, .389 batting average. And so Kalina Oots, Jolie Kreider, Madison White, Elizabeth Palumbo, Madison Roberts, Lauren Hill, Casey Jolly, Daly Garland, and Caitlin Kaiser. In the circle for the Eagles of Central Methodist, it is Jordan Ball. Jordan Ball, a .171 ERA, 157 strikeouts for the freshman out of Fayette, Missouri. She is 18-3 in her freshman campaign, has allowed just 27 runs, 25 of those have been earned. On the other side, well, actually, we're going to have the starting lineups, going to go through the whole rosters, and we'll let you listen to those and watch those as they're all announced. So Central Methodist being announced now. We'll be back here in a moment.
Starting with the visitors on the scoreboard, the Eagles of Central Methodist University. First, the non-starters for Central Methodist. Number 2, Sarah Spreeman. Number 5, Haley Ferris. Number 7, Haley Cotter. Number 8, Carly Robbins. Number 12, Kaylee Parker. Number 18, Natalie Guerrero. Number 20, Michaela Albert. Number 21, Brooke Toll. Number 24, Cassidy Brent. And number 25, Montana Stengel. And now for the starters for Central Methodist University. Leading off and playing center field, number 14, Kalina Oots. Batting second and playing third base, number 6, Jolie Kreider. Batting third and playing second base, number 16, Madison White. Batting cleanup and playing first base, number 23, Liz Palumbo. Batting fifth and playing shortstop, number 11, Madison Roberts. Batting sixth and catching, number 15, Lauren Hill. Batting seventh and playing left field, number 1, Casey Jolly. Batting eighth, the designated player, number 9, Daly Garland. Batting ninth and playing right field, number 3, Caitlin Kaiser. And pitching in the flex for the Eagles today, number 22, Jordan Ball. The Eagles are coached by Pat Reardon, assisted by Gene Reardon, Jonathan Lynch, and Morgan Wilson. And now for the home team on the scoreboard, the Lady Lions of Freed-Hardeman University. First, the non-starters. Number 3, Caitlin Bradford. Number 4, Maddie Boyette. Number 12, Olivia Eggleston. Number 13, Brinley Kauser. Number 21, Brittany Adair. Number 22, Grayson Mayo. Number 23, Brooklyn Jimerson. Number 25, Kirsten Messler. And number 33, Natalie Gilmore. And now for the starters for Freed-Hardeman. Leading off and playing right field, number 6, Kennedy Harris Bennett. Batting second and playing center field, number 5, Carly Quillen. Batting third and catching, number 7, Sophie Donovan. Batting cleanup and playing first base, number 1, Malia Hardy. Batting fifth and playing left field, number 10, Catherine Crabb. Batting sixth and playing shortstop, number 2, Cassie Hayes. Batting seventh and playing third base, number 14, Anna Kate Norton. Batting eighth and playing second base, number 19, Molly Deere. Batting ninth, the designated player, number 15, Madeline Crabb. Pitching in the flex for the Lady Lions today, number 55, Chloe Winters. Lady Lions are coached by Todd Humphrey, assisted by Kaylin Graham. Fans, the umpires for today's game: at home plate, Chuck Beasley; at first base, Kevin Newbern; and at third base, Bill Renzi.
And we welcome you back in. The starting lineups have been seen. Can you announce also number 8, Gracie Wilson, for Freed-Hardeman? You just texted me. Yes. As we look at the starting lineup for the Freed-Hardeman Lady Lions, it's going to be Kennedy Harris Bennett out in right field. Batting .370, Carly Quillen is the center fielder. Sophie Donovan will be behind the dish, .371 average for the backstop. Malia Hardy is the first baseman for Freed-Hardeman, .315 average. Catherine Crabb is the left fielder, a .290 average for Miss Cat Crabb. Cassie Hayes is the shortstop, a .284 batting average, followed by Anna Kate Norton. She has a .255 average, does Norton, followed by Molly Deere at second base, and Madeline Crabb is going to be behind the dish for the Freed-Hardeman University Lady Lions. We're glad that you're with us today. I'm Dustin Seymour, bringing you this whole tournament. Game number 6. Freed-Hardeman hopes to make it 7 games. FHU needs to win this one and one more. Central Methodist just needs one, as Kalina Oots is going to stride to the plate. So again, in this, we've played 5 games, only 2 of them have not been delayed by weather of some kind. The sun's starting to peek out here in West Tennessee. Kalina Oots steps in. Chloe Winters back in the circle, and she'll miss the first pitch inside for ball 1. Can you turn ambient down a little bit? Yep. Good. It's on the gain. It's up on top. Thank you. The 1-0 count on its way. That's going to find the zone. And the count's even 1-1. Exact same lineup for Freed-Hardeman that just bested the Ottawa Braves by a final score of 2-0. Everything's the same, including the starting pitcher, Chloe Winters, in the zone. And so Coach Todd Humphrey is going to keep her there. That is a batted ball, or a foul ball. That's going to go off of Oots' thigh before she leaves the box. And so she'll re-rack it. And it's going to be a 1-2 count. Chloe Winters is in the circle with a 1-2 count. Takes the sign and offers. That one's going to be hit right up the middle, and it's a leadoff single for Kalina Oots. Kalina Oots starts things off. Base knock right up the middle of the diamond. And that gets us started. Up will come Jolie Kreider. Kreider comes to the plate. She takes a swing. That's going to go off the glove of Chloe Winters, and the line drive. It's back-to-back base hits. It's a tough play for Chloe Winters. A good job to get anything on it. And so with that, back-to-back singles. Brings up Madison White. And both of those, not really anything Winters could do about, except that first one was just a base hit right up the middle. And up will come Madison White. Next pitch is hit high in the air out to left field. And that is just foul. Dangerous out there, but a foul nonetheless. So Madison White has herself a single, now has a 1-0-1 count. Like I said, it's been a long day. Hopefully I'll be able to make it through this game. The 0-1 count on its way. That is in there for a strike. The 0-2 pitch coming. That is also fouled off. Madison White, an 0-2 count. Spin in the throw. That one's hit out to deep right field. Kennedy Harris Bennett's going to look it into the glove. Both runners are going to advance. Close play at second, but the runner is there safely. And now runners will be on on second and on third. Hot start for the Central Methodist Eagles, as Elizabeth Palumbo digs in. Freshman out of Sterling, the former Golden Warrior of Sterling High, the left-handed first baseman, .316 average. Chloe Winters spins and deals. That one is also hit out to right field. That is deep, and it will appear deep enough to score the run. Ooh, a close play at the plate, but she is safe, and so the sacrifice fly works. Going to appeal to third, and they said that she left when she needed to, so it's a sacrifice fly. Both runners advance. And with that, Central Methodist takes a 1-0 lead. Pair of base hits to start the contest, followed by a couple of fly outs, including one deep enough to score a run, and Central Methodist leads it 1-0. Chloe Winters, not out of danger. Jolie Kreider still there at third base. However, she does have 2 outs recorded now. As it's Madison Roberts. First pitch to Roberts is going to find the outside corner. Roberts, a .326 batting average. Freshman out of Elkhart, Illinois, the former Bullet of Williamsville High School. And the spin and the throw is low, and the count will be even 1-1. That pitch is hit high in the air, deep right field. If it's fair, it's gone. It's foul. So that's twice that Central Methodist has hammered one out to right field, but both times it drifts foul. A new softball gets into our home plate umpire, Chuck Beagley. He's assisted today at first. Well, if I can get my live stat. There we go. Assisted at first base by Kevin Newbern, as that one's going to be hit to shortstop. Cassie Hayes takes it. To throw to first is in time, and a pair of hits leads to a run. Central Methodist gets 1 run off of 2 hits, no errors. 1 runner is left on base. We'll move to the bottom of the first inning. It's Kennedy Harris-Bennett, Carly Quillen, and Sophie Donovan on the other side. This is the NAIA softball tournament on the Freed-Hardeman Lion Digital Network.
Community Bank is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the Lion Digital Network at Freed-Hardeman University. Community Bank is a local, customer-focused bank where our communities come first. We have 4 convenient locations to serve your needs in Henderson, Jackson, and 2 in Lexington, along with 24-hour mobile banking online and in our app. Community Bank cares about you, and that's what makes us significantly different. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And we welcome you back in. It is the bottom of the first inning. The Freed-Hardeman Lady Lions are going to lead off with Kennedy Harris-Bennett. Harris-Bennett a .370 average, 50 hits, 135 ABs. Harris-Bennett's going to step in. And the first pitch on the way from Jordan Ball is going to run inside, and it's ball 1. Next pitch comes in, check swing. It's going to be fouled off. So it's a 1-1 count. That pitch is going to be fisted just past the shortstop. And it's going to be a leadoff single for Kennedy Harris-Bennett. And up will come Carly Quillen. Off and moving is Kennedy Harris-Bennett, and she will steal second safely. The pitch was outside, so it's ball 1 and a stolen base. Yes, double checking that she didn't leave a little early, but Mr. Beagley says that. Actually, I think he was saying, can I go out and talk to her without it being a charged timeout? Umpire says, no, you cannot. So just a quick word. Kylie Quillen has an 0-1 count, and that's going to be a swing and a miss to even the count, a ball and a strike. And that's a swing, and that's a miss. So it's now a 1-2 count to Carly Quillen. Quillen a .360 average. She sends that one out to center field, shallow center. A great running catch out there in center by Kalina Oots. Will look the ball into the mitt and keep Kennedy Harris-Bennett staying put at second. So out comes Sophie Donovan. .371 batting average for the fifth-year senior. Spin and pitch. That is just upstairs. Kennedy Harris-Bennett, known for her propensity to steal bases, especially on the throw back from the catcher to the pitcher. And Lauren Hill knows that. Looked at the scouting report and made sure Harris Bennett retreated before giving the ball back to Ball. And that's going to be a foul ball down the right field line. Central Methodist leads at 1-0, had a pair of singles, and then a couple of deep fly balls, including a sacrifice. Freed-Hardeman started off with a single from Kennedy Harris Bennett. Then a line out into center field, and it's a 1-1 count. Pitch to Donovan, it's going to miss high, and that makes it a 2-1 count. Two-one delivery on its way, and that's going to be a foul ball to even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. FHU's already played 1 game today, besting the Ottawa Braves 2-0. Central Methodist won their first game against St. Francis 2-1 back on Tuesday morning. The 2-2 pitch to Donovan is another foul ball. For these two teams met in Game 3. Central Methodist run ruling the Lady Lions 9-1 in 6 innings. So St. Francis and Ottawa both will be on their ways back to their respective homes. St. Francis in Joliet, Illinois. Ottawa in Ottawa, Kansas. Donovan hits that one to shallow left field. Shortstop's going to take it. And Kennedy Harris Bennett's going to have to stay put at second again to bring up Malia Hardy. Harris Bennett led off with a single just past the glove of the shortstop. And then stole second. And up comes Malia Hardy. Hardy, a .315 average. Spin in the offering. Will miss up and out. Again, this catcher, Lauren Hill, doing a great job knowing her situation, walking the ball back to Jordan Ball, her pitcher. Wind blowing in here at Henderson, about 8 miles an hour. The spin and the throw is going to be fouled down the third base line. So our count's even at a ball and a strike. The FHU first baseman at the dish with Kennedy Harris Bennett out at second base. Little spin action on that, and it's going to be fouled off, and it's now a 1-2 count. Hardy, a .315 average. Kennedy Harris Bennett, 39 stolen bases. The 1-2 delivery is low. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and it's a swing and it's a miss. And Malia Hardy will be sat down on strikes. We'll move to the top of the second inning. Freed-Hardeman gets no runs off of 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. Due up for the Eagles is Lauren Hill, Casey Jolly, and Daly Garland. This is the NAIA Softball Championships on the Freed-Hardeman Lion Digital Network. So the FHU Lady Lions go down without a whimper in the first inning. And up will come the Central Methodist Eagles after taking a 1-0 lead. Lauren Hill, the catcher, starts things off for CMU. First pitch on the way is going to be a ball downstairs. Chloe Winters back in the circle for Freed-Hardeman. She gets her pitch signal, and that is hit well but foul. Boy, this is a good job by Central Methodist. They're getting good contact. They're getting hard contact. It's just been a tad early and a tad late, so I'd expect as the day goes along, they start timing that a little bit better, and that's something Chloe Winters has got to be knowledgeable about, knowing that, hey, they're getting some pretty good contact on my pitches. They're just mistiming them, so got to make that adjustment, does Winters. The 1-1 pitch is going to be hit right up the middle, and it's a base hit for Lauren Hill. And up comes Casey Jolly. Brittany Adair down in the bullpen for the Lady Lions. At least I think that was Brittany. It is. And going to have a timeout called by Coach Humphrey, and I think that will do it for Chloe Winters. We expected a short leash for whenever it would be, and a short leash has been tugged, and so Chloe will exit. Entree Brittany Adair on the other side. This is the NAIA softball tournament on the Lion Digital Network. Well, maybe. Yes. And we welcome you back in as Chloe Winters will exit for now, I shall say. In game one, Winters started the game, was pulled after 1 1/3, I believe, but eventually came back and got the save, which I'll still contend is an interesting statistic. The starting pitcher getting a save. Brittany Adair is in now for Freed-Hardeman, and her first pitch is a strike. Coach Humphrey has said all year that he doesn't have a 1 and a 2. He's got a 1A and a 1B. And he went with Chloe Winters both times today. And now Brittany Adair will come in. Pitch coming. That one's hit off the hands. That's going to shallow left field where Catherine Crabb will haul it in on the run. And up steps Daly Garland. Daly Garland, a sophomore out of Woodridge, Illinois, former Mustang of Downers Grove South. Garland, a 139 average, 5 hits and 36 trips. Little curve is going to miss low. Brittany Adair, a senior out of Spring Hill, Tennessee, played her prep ball at Columbia Academy before starting her collegiate career at the University of North Alabama and then venturing to West Tennessee. The 1-0 pitch is hit off the hands. That one's up the middle. A good stop by Molly Deere. So a base hit there. Singles all around. 4 base hits. All of them have been singles for Central Methodist. And Brittany Adair will now face Caitlin Kaiser. Kaiser, a senior out of Kansas City. First pitch to Kaiser is going to miss high. 389 batting average for Caitlin Kaiser. 61 hits, 157 appearances. Brittany Adair in the circle. The throw, low. That pitch is going. That's going to be hit to Cassie Hayes. Hayes to Deere, and that's going to be the only play. So the fielder's choice to Hayes erases Garland on the 6-4 putout. Hill advances to third. So runners are on the corners for Kalina Oots. Brittany Adair facing Kalina Oots. The pitch on the way. That one's going to be hit. If it's foul, it's dangerous. Or if it's fair, it's dangerous, I should say. But it just goes foul. Boy, how many times have I said that in this first inning and 2/3? Just troublesome hits off the bats of the Central Methodist Eagles that just squeak foul. Pitch is just going to miss low. Pair of top 25 teams here in the final poll. Central Methodist ranked 15th in the last poll of the NAIA. Freed-Hardeman 21st. 1-1 count to Oots from Brittany Adair. That's going to miss high to the lefty. Adair this season, 12-8. 184 strikeouts to 85 walks. 2.59 ERA. Pitch coming. Just misses outside. And the pitch coming is hit out to left field. That one's going to go to Catherine Crabb, who collects it in foul territory and will collect the final out. So early danger is erased as Central Methodist records 0 runs off of 2 hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on base. We move to the bottom of the second inning. Due up for the Lady Lions, Catherine Crabb, Cassie Hayes, and Anna Kate Norton. This is the NAIA softball tournament on the Freed-Hardeman Lion Digital Network.
Our very name sums up our purpose, the People's Bank. Since 1920, we have been building strong and positive relationships with the people we serve. We are dedicated to the success of our customers, employees, and stockholders. In other words, our community. Our commitment is to provide you with fair, personal, and friendly service that goes above and beyond what you would expect from a financial provider. The People's Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I'm Todd Gamble, owner of Southern Source Industrial Services in Greenfield, Tennessee. In 2018, we had some roof repairs that needed to be done. Called several guys that were local to our area, but no response. Contacted Elite, and within a day, Elite Contractors were here. Repairs will begin shortly thereafter. Elite Contractors was able to also help us with installation and repair of a new office and a break room that we previously did not even have. I definitely recommend Elite Contractors.
And we welcome you back in as Catherine Crabb is going to lead off the bottom of the second inning for the Freed-Hardeman Lady Lions. Crabb, 290 average, as she's going to look at ball one from Jordan Ball. The next pitch is going to find the zone to even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. One offering is hit high in the air out to center field. Kalina Oots takes about 2 steps backwards and will take it in for out number 1. Cassie Hayes comes to the plate for the Lady Lions of Freed-Hardeman. Pitch coming, windmill, and that's going to find the outside corner. And a swing and a miss from Hayes, way down in the count, 0-2 now. Hayes in an 0-2 count, hits that one just under the glove of the shortstop. And Cassie Hayes has herself a 1-out single. Anna Kate Norton comes to the plate for Freed-Hardeman. Norton's going to foul that one off towards the Josh Riley Soccer Complex. Both Freed-Hardeman and Central Methodist, their fans are on edge. I can understand the feeling as the SID for Freed-Hardeman, keeping an eye on multiple things, as both softball teams are playing right now, both baseball teams are playing right now, as that one misses low. Freed-Hardeman currently tied at 2-2 with Concordia of Nebraska in the bottom of the third inning. That is the Lawrenceville, Georgia bracket. Central Methodist currently down 2-1 in the top of the third inning in the baseball bracket that they are hosting in Fayette. So it's a 2-1 count after that miss to throw back, trying to get Cassie Hayes out. Instead, Hayes goes sprawling back safely. Norton lifts that one to right field. Kaylin Kaiser makes a nest and records out number 2. And with that, Molly Deere will be the next batter for Freed-Hardeman. That is going to be a called strike to Deere. The 0-1 count to Deere on the way. That's swung on and missed. 0-2 count to Molly Deere. And she'll swing and she'll miss. And that will do it for the Lady Lions in the bottom of the second inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. On the other side, it'll be Jolie Kreider, Madison White, and Elizabeth Palumbo as Central Methodist leads it 1-0 going to the top of the third. This is the NAIA Henderson Regional Final on the Freed-Hardeman Lion Digital Network. I work with scores table, and so I was able to get it through the scores table.
Because I'm just curious, as to, how I could, because I'd like to know some of the stats that you're actually throwing out there for different teams.
The next new break, how to get those. And we welcome you back in as Jolie Kreider comes to the plate. She's going to foul that one off. Kreider at .386 average. When she's leading off, she's at .526. Pitch coming from Brittany Adair is going to miss upstairs, and the count will even a ball and a strike. Brittany Adair on for the Lady Lions in relief of Chloe Winters. And that's going to be fouled off to make it a 1-2 count. Jolie Kreider, the lefty, singled right into the glove of Chloe Winters back in the first inning. Change up. Got her fooled, and it's a swinging strikeout for Jolie Kreider. Which up will come Madison White. Madison White flew out to right field in her first trip to the plate. .323 average for the second baseman junior. And that's a swing and a miss. Madison White, junior out of Columbia, Missouri. Pitch from Adair is going to be lifted out to right field. And there to make the grab is Kennedy Harris Bennett.
Now batting for the Eagles, first baseman, number 23, Liz Palumbo.
Pitch from Adair. It's going to miss low to Liz Palumbo. Palumbo, .316 average. Pitch coming, and that's fouled off. Spin then the delivery. Just misses outside. And the count goes to 2-1. Palumbo drove in the lone run of the day with a sacrifice fly out to right field. The pitch coming is fouled off. And that will make it a 2-2 count. With a 2-2 count, Brittany Adair will offer to Liz Palumbo. The pitch misses outside, and the count will go full. Payoff pitch coming. On the way. Change up. It's going to be fouled off. The pitch coming in. That one is hit up the middle. And it is the 5th base hit for Central Methodist, all of which have been singles. And Liz Palumbo keeps the bats alive for the Central Methodist Eagles. And up comes Madison Roberts. Roberts, the freshman, bats 324 rather. First pitch to the lefty is low for ball 1. Adair spins and offers. Hard hit ball that's going to get through. Play attempt at first, and safely there is Roberts. 6 hits, 6 singles. Hey, get the job done. Just make contact, as that is what Central Methodist has done. And up comes Lauren Hill. Lauren Hill singled up the middle in her first appearance. First pitch is low for ball 1. I've seen crazier things, but I would not expect a double steal here, considering neither Roberts nor Palumbo have attempted a stolen base this year, which may be just the perfect time to get them to go. 1-0 pitch, fouled off. The count's 1-1, though with 2 outs in a championship game, I would doubt you roll the dice that much. But then again, I'm not the coach. There's a reason I'm up here talking about the sport and not down there coaching it. The 1-1 delivery on its way. That one is hit up the middle. Molly Deer makes a reaching grab to haul in out number 3. And the Lady Lions avoid damage. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 runners left on base. We move to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Due up for Freed-Hardeman, it's Madeline Crabb, Kennedy Harris-Bennett, and Carly Quillen. This is the NAIA Softball Henderson Regional Final on the Lion Digital Network.
Community Bank is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the Lion Digital Network at Freed-Hardeman University. Community Bank is a local, customer-focused bank where our communities come first. We have 4 convenient locations to serve your needs in Henderson, Jackson, and 2 in Lexington, along with 24-hour mobile banking online and in our app. Community Bank cares about you, and that's what makes us significantly different. Member FDIC.
My name is Nathaniel Sparks with Sparks Custom Fabrication. Back in October of last year, There was a huge storm that hit the city of Adamsville. We had a lot of damage to our roof and water damage. We called Golden Circle Restoration. They started tarping off and doing things that I didn't even know that needed to be done because we were in such a panic, basically, of not knowing, all the areas that we had lost. I'm so glad that I called Golden Circle Restoration, and I'd recommend them to anyone.
So Madeline Crabb, the designated player for the Lady Lions, steps up to the dish. Freed-Hardeman has had 2 hits, Central Methodist 6. All singles today. First pitch from Crabb is going to catch the outside part of the plate. That front corner. And it's an 0-1 count. Jordan Ball spins and offers. Same spot. Crabb often moving on that one and fouls it off. Hill tosses back to her pitcher. Pitch coming, and it's a swing and a miss, and it will be the 3rd strikeout for Jordan Ball. And up comes Kennedy Harris Bennett. Harris Bennett, a .375 average, led off the game with a single to the shortstop. In fact, both of FHU's hits have been to that left side. It's a ball high. The 1-0 offering is low and in to make it a 2-0 count. To a pitch, hit high in the air, deep center field. Oots gives chase, and Oots is going to watch it leave the yard. Kennedy Harris Bennett, Freed-Hardeman's career home run leader, ties the game with 1 swing of the bat. I mean, that one was right over that red banner out in center field. And brand new ball game in the bottom of the 3rd inning as Kennedy Harris Bennett goes yard. So 1-0.
I've seen more home runs hit over that center field wall this year than I have in 12.
So Carly Quillen and the Lady Lions, bit of breath, a bit of life breathed back in. Took me a minute to figure out what I was trying to say. 1-1 is the score now. The first pitch to Quillen is fouled off. First extra base hit of the day is a big one. Solo shot from Kennedy Harris Bennett. Pitch on the way. That's going to be down and out. So a 1-1 count. To Carly Quillen from Jordan Ball. Pitch coming, lays down the bunt. What a bunt. And that's going to stay right on the chalk. I wonder how many times Carly Quillen has practiced bunting, as that was just as perfect as it gets. Just sat on the chalk and spun. And Carly Quillen has herself a single. First pitch to Sophie Dunham is a called strike. So an 0-1 count. 1 run has crossed in this half inning. We have a tie ball game 1-1. And Madison White wants to bring in the infield and have a discussion in a game of momentum swings. Central Methodist is not wanting it to go Freed-Hardeman's way after a home run and a bunted single. And again, a big bat in the form of Sophie Donovan, career RBI queen here in Henderson. This season, the senior has driven in 37 runs. So an 0-1 count to Sophie Donovan. Carly Quillen over at first. Pitch to Donovan is going to miss, up and out. Fish sticks on the board. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Well, we've had a lot of binary code out there. 1 run apiece. Donovan hits that one in the air. That one's going to stay in the park, as that one's going to be caught in left field by Jolly. Quillen stays put at first. And up comes Malia Hardy. Malia Hardy, a .313 average, but not before we have a circle visit. We'll take a timeout with them. Freed-Hardeman ties the game. It's 1-0, 2 outs in the bottom of the third. This is the NAIA softball tournament on the Lion Digital Network.
At First Bank, we tell our customers to bank local and get more. But everyone's more is different. Is yours more adventure? More space? More education? Or work that's more you? We always say bank local, get more. More product range, more accessible bankers, and a whole lot less standing in your way. Whatever your more, you can now get more excited because we got this.
And then when Kaiser's arm, he flopped them at short and second. And then finally, I don't think she played in the conference tournament. No, she played conference tournament, but then Deer has started all 3 of the games here. You're back. Sorry.
As you're talking right into my microphone. So Malia Hardy come in after the circle visit. First pitch to Hardy, he's going to miss downstairs. Carly Quillen at first, Malia Hardy at the plate, a .313 average. Pitch coming, hit hard. That one's going to be a base hit. On the way to second, or rather on the way to third is Carly Quillen, and it's a 2-out single for Malia Hardy. Carly Quillen makes her way to third base, and runners will be on the corners for Catherine Crabb. So now the go-ahead run stands 60 feet away in the form of Carly Quillen. However, Central Methodist with 2 outs in hand. First pitch to Crabb is hit in the air. Is it going to stay in play for Palumbo? No. Well, it did stay in play, but she was unable to make the catch over there just in front of the first base dugout. It's a good try there from Palumbo. And that's what Jordan Ball and Lauren Hill are saying. Point and said, hey, good try on that. Good hustle. Next pitch is a called strike. Cat Crabb down at the count, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch coming to Crabb is hit out into right center field, and that will be caught out in right center on the run by Kalina Oots, and that will retire the side, but not before Freed-Hardeman picks up a run. 3 hits, no errors, 2 runners left on base. We head to the top of the 4th inning. 2 up for Central Methodist, Casey Jolly, Daly Garland, and Caitlin Kaiser. This is the NAIA softball tournament on the Freed-Hardeman Lion Digital Network. Welcome back to the top of the 4th inning. This regional final. Central Methodist with a victory would head to Columbus. Freed-Hardeman would fight for another game against these same Eagles. They would swap sides where Central Methodist will be the home team. First pitch coming in is going to be a base hit. Going to the right center field. On the way to second is Jolly. And Jolly has herself a leadoff double. Perfectly placed down in right center field. And a leadoff double. Puts Casey Jolly at second, and Daly Garland coming to the dish. Garland gets her play call from Coach Reardon. And steps to the plate. Adair spins and offers. That's downstairs, and that's going to move the runner to third on the wild pitch. So now the go-ahead run is 60 feet away after the wild pitch. That's a 1-0 count. Pitch coming. She did swing on the change-up from Adair to even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 delivery. Another change. It's going to miss high and out. Pitch coming is just inside, and the count goes to 3-1. Garland at the plate is going to watch strike 2 come in. So now it's a 3-2 count. Payoff pitch coming from Adair. Was way up and in, but swinging ahead of it was Daly Garland. So we'll try another payoff pitch from Adair. To Garland, pitch coming, and that's going to go inside, and it's a walk. So runners are on the corners, with Caitlin Kaiser approaching the dish. Kaiser, a .386 batting average, 36 runs driven in. Play call coming in from Freed-Hardeman's defense. Pitch coming, and that's off the fists. And a foul ball. Time is called about something. They're looking out towards the outfield. Still not sure what the time is for. I guess we're back in. It's no 1 count. Oh well. Pitch coming is going to be hit just past the diving infielders, and 1 run's going to score. So it's an RBI single for Kaiser. Kaiser gives the Eagles the lead back with a 2-1 score. And Coach Humphrey's going to go out and have a word with Brittany Adair. We'll take it with him as Central Methodist reclaims a 2-1 lead. This is the NAIA softball tournament on the Lion Digital Network.
At First Bank, we tell our customers to bank local and get more. But everyone's more is different. Is yours more adventure? More space? More education? Or work that's more you? We always say bank local, get more. More product range, more accessible bankers, and a whole lot less standing in your way. Whatever your more, you can now get more excited because we got this.
Still got nobody out, right? Yep. I mean, she came out and pitched a couple of great innings, and then all of a sudden.
And we welcome you back in. Brittany Adair receiving words of wisdom from Coach Todd Humphrey. And runners will be on first and on second. So we had a defensive timeout, and now we're going to have an offensive timeout. So Coach Humphrey went out to have a word with Brittany Adair. And immediately after, I guess Coach Reardon, you see icing the kicker in football, calling a quick timeout. Hoping the kicker will go out, so you call a timeout and try and freeze the kicker. And that might be what Coach Reardon was doing there. Try and keep Adair off balance. But we'll see with runners on first and second. Kalina Oots at the plate. First pitch to Oots is hit way up in the air. It's drifting left, but it's going to be caught by Carly Quillen. The throw to third is fast enough to keep the runner put at second. So the F8 in left center will bring up Jolie Kreider. First pitch to Kreider is going to be fouled off. So Central Methodist plated a run in the top of the first inning. FHU bounced back with a solo shot from Kennedy Harris Bennett in the bottom of the third. And now Central Methodist has reclaimed the lead with an RBI single from Caitlin Kaiser. Changeup's going to miss high. The 1-1 delivery from Adair on its way. And that's also high. It's a 2-1 count. Chloe Winters also up and tossing in the Freed-Hardeman pen. So both Winters and Bradford getting loose. Pitch coming. That swung on and missed. The only other player to have pitched this season for Freed-Hardeman was Catherine Crabb, who came on during the Senior Day festivities. Pitched 4 innings, got the win in that. Pitched 5 innings, I should say, and got the win. Which right now you're throwing everything in the kitchen sink with the Lady Lions having to win. This is a must-win game for FHU. That's swung on and a bit of a foul tip, so count will stay at 2-2. Central Methodist has that luxury of knowing that if they drop this one, they get another hack at it. Freed-Hardeman with their backs to the walls. It's a must-win or the season will conclude. And it's a 2-2 count. Pitch coming. Just misses outside. And our scoreboard rings 3-2-1. Payoff pitch coming from Brittany Adair. Pitch on the way. Low, ball 4. And she'll walk them loaded, does Adair. Madison White will be the batter with the bases juiced. Madison White receiving the signals. White with a .321 average, 600 with the bases loaded. First pitch to White, swung on and missed. Central Methodist already plating 1 run in this half inning. Let's take a 2-1 lead in the top of the 4th inning. Spin and offer. A changeup's going to miss high. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Spin and delivery. That is fouled off, and the count will go to 1-2. Brittany Adair toes the rubber. Well, I guess heels the rubber, I should say. The 1-2 count. Swung on, hit way up in the air. It's in foul territory. Catherine Crabb makes the play, throws it towards home. Good job there by Crabb to haul in the outs, and a good job by Garland to retreat back to third. But I don't. So Coach Humphrey going out and reminding his players that there are 2 outs. Probably a safe play for Garland to stay put at third, as that throw was right on line to Sophie Donovan. So with 2 outs, Freed-Hardeman could limit the damage after allowing 1 run to score. Now tapping any base or catching the ball on the fly. Could end this half inning. Brittany Adair has a 1-0 count with the bases loaded. It's Liz Palumbo at the dish. Palumbo hit a sac fly and then had a single. And that one's a line drive, but right to Carly Quillen. And she collects out number 3. And the Eagles will leave the bases loaded, but not before they retake the lead. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, 3 Eagles left on base. Moving right along to the bottom of the 4th inning, it's Cassie Hayes, Anna Kate Norton, and Molly Deere on the other side. This is the NAIA softball tournament on the FHU Lion Digital Network.
Contractors is your local full-service construction company. From kitchen and bathroom renovations or room additions to a complete custom home or commercial building. No matter the size of your construction needs, trust Elite, completing your circle of service.
When I vote, I always look at runs batted in as opposed to hits.
Leading off for the Lady Lions, shortstop number 2, Cassie Hayes.
You're back. And we welcome you back in. Central Methodist leads it 2-1, bottom of the 4th inning. Freed-Hardeman will start this inning with Cassie Hayes coming to the plate. Updates from both teams. Top of the 4th inning, Freed-Hardeman tied with Concordia Baseball 3-3. Central Methodist down in the bottom of the Fly ball. Sorry, bottom of the 5th inning, Central Methodist baseball trailing Madonna 2-1 as Cassie Hayes fouls out to left field. So 1 pitch, 1 out, bringing up Anna Kate Norton. Jordan Ball continues her role in the circle. That's a swing and a miss underneath that one. The next pitch to AK misses out. And the count will even up, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 count. Here's the delivery. Hit high in the air, going to center field, where Kalina Oots will look it into the glove, and that will retire Anna Kate Norton. Bringing up Molly Deere. Molly Deere has had a good tournament. She'll come to the plate, though, however, with a swinging strikeout. Having a quick word with Coach Humphrey, deciding how she wants to attack here in this bottom of the 4th inning with a pair of outs. Couple of quick outs. In fact, only 3 pitches have been thrown in this half inning, so Coach Humphrey might have been saying, hey, let's let a couple go by. This first pitch is a called strike. The 0-1 pitch coming, and that's in the dirt to even the count, a ball and a strike. Jordan Ball kind of tripped herself up a little bit there on the release. More so surprised herself than hurt herself. Kind of laughing it off with Lauren Hill, her catcher. The 1-1 offering to Deere is downstairs, and the count goes to 2-1. So I'd venture a guess the Deere is doing exactly what Coach Humphrey wanted. Let's lay off some pitches, make ball work a little extra. Ball up to 54 pitches. The pitch to Deere is fouled off, which will make our count 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th inning. Central Methodist leading 2-1. 2-2 pitch coming. That's going to be low. Count will fill up. Payoff pitch. Gets her swinging, and that will do it for the Lady Lions in the bottom of the 4th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Moving right along to the top of the 5th inning. Due up for Central Methodist, Madison Roberts, Lauren Hill, and Casey Jolly. This is the NAIA softball tournament on the Lion Digital Network.
At First Bank, we tell our customers to bank local and get more. But everyone's more is different. Is yours more adventure? More space? More education? Or work that's more you? We always say bank local, get more. More product range, more accessible bankers, and a whole lot less standing in your way. Whatever your more, you can now get more excited because we got this.
welcome you back in. Bottom of the 5th inning here in Henderson as the FHU Lady Lions down to the Central Methodist Eagles. CMU stretched to the plate in the top of the 5th inning. And it's going to be Madison Roberts that's going to start things off. Brittany Adair back out to the circle. First pitch coming, misses high. The 1-0 pitch coming to Adair. On its way, that one also misses high. The 2-0 pitch from Adair. On its way to Roberts. That one's going to catch the edge to make our count 2-1. Roberts, 329 average, 579 when she leads off an inning. Pitch coming. It's going to miss outside. It's a 3-1 count. Three-one count from Adair to Roberts. On its way. Swung on. Hit hard. Hit well to right field. That one's going to bounce on the warning track. On her way to second, and it's going to be a leadoff double for Madison Roberts. Out to the deepest part of right field. Thought that was gone off the bat. Sounded good, looked good. But it's going to stay in the yard, a double to right field. Bringing up Lauren Hill. So Bradford has sat down in the FHU pen. Winters is still getting loose. Well, staying loose, I should say. Check swing. The pop out goes to Malia Hardy. So that'll be the first out of the inning. Which brings up Casey Jolly, freshman outfielder from Nampa, Idaho. She's a former Knight of Bishop Kelly High School. That is a foul ball. Almost took out Miss Alicia Winters, Chloe's mother. Look who's going to get that ball. That is AD Jonathan Estes going to clean up softballs. The 0-1 pitch coming. It's going to miss outside. A lot of moving parts to hosting this tournament. Coach Jonathan Estes, the athletic director. Abby Stutz, tournament director. Of course, John Weeks, our site supervisor. Oh, yeah, Matt Barker and Greg Maxwell, public address announcers. Of course, Mr. Ray Pack over here switching our cameras. And believe it or not, we are thankful for Garrett Klaus, despite him coming out and keeping the rain delays from yesterday coming. We are thankful for that. As it's a 3-1 count, also thankful for the various SIDs at the schools. Rachel Moore at Central Methodist, Katie Tooley at Ottawa. That pitch is going to be hit high in the air, deep left center field. That ball is gone. Casey Jolly, have yourself a tournament. The 2-run home run to right center field puts the Eagles Way on top, it is 4-1 with the home run from Casey Jolly. Casey Jolly makes it a 4-1 game. Mention all the other SIDs. Also want to appreciate Dave Lakita, who wears 2 hats over at St. Francis. He's the SID and the athletic director. Well, he's interim SID. Appreciate everybody who has helped make this tournament possible. As it's now a 4-1 lead after the home run from Casey Jolly. The next pitch from Adair will miss high. As Daly Garland has herself a 1-0 count. Pitch coming. That one's going to miss just inside. Cassie Hayes wants to settle down her classmate. Cassie Hayes, a 5th-year senior. Brittany Adair, a true senior who will be back next year to utilize that COVID year. The last class to be able to utilize that COVID year is the senior class from this season. 2-0 pitch coming. That one is a foul ball. It went off of the mask of Mr. Chuck Beagley. Goes off and wipes the head. He is quite all right. You know, I would say that maybe that knocks some sense, but he's been a great umpire, so wouldn't say that. Even if it was a badly called game, I shouldn't say that. Yeah, Mr. Chuck's been great to have here on campus. Well, everybody's been great to have here on campus. 2-1 pitch upcoming. Maybe we need somebody to knock some sense into me. It's a ball that misses high. You're about to text my wife, aren't you? Oh, you don't have her number.
Well, I got her email address. I told her you insulted her in the first game.
3-1 count. Pitch on the way right down Main Street. And the count will roll full. Adair's payoff pitch is another foul ball. So we'll keep it at a full count. Payoff pitch on the way. Strike 3. And that will retire Daly Garland. And up comes Caitlin Kaiser. Caitlin Kaiser, 1 for 2 today, is the senior. Changeup is going to be hit out to right field, but a line drive right to Kennedy Harris Bennett, who collects the 3rd out. But now before the 2-run blast from the 2-run blast from Casey Jolly makes it 4-1 in favor of the Central Methodist Eagles. We move to the bottom of the 5th inning. Due up for Freed-Hardeman, Madeline Crabb, Kennedy Harris Bennett, and Carly Quillen. This is FHU softball, or rather, this is the NAIA softball tournament on the FHU Lion Digital Network. we welcome you back in. Madeline Crabb will lead off the inning for the Freed-Hardeman Lady Lions, needing to answer with 3 runs to tie the game here in this elimination contest for Freed-Hardeman. Central Methodist trying to ride it out, as that's a called strike to even the count. A ball and a strike. Next pitch from Crabb is fouled off to make it a 1-2 count. The 1-2 delivery just misses outside, and Madeline Crabb watches the count go to 2-2. Pitch on the way. That one's hit out to right field. That will be about 2 feet foul. Home plate umpire, Mr. Beagley, getting restocked with some softballs. The 2-2 count on its way. Another foul ball. That one almost hit Coach Humphreys' Polaris. It's a couple times. He needs to get Hayden to park that somewhere else. 2-2 count from to Madeline Crabb from Jordan Ball. Two pitch and another foul ball down the left field line. It's 2-2 count. That one is hit. That one's going to stay in fair territory, but it's going to go right to the left fielder, Jolly, who hauls that one in down the left field line. And we'll roll to the top of the order to Kennedy Harris Bennett, the lone run for the Lady Lions, hitting a solo shot in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Pitch to Harris Bennett, line drive, that gets by the left fielder. Harris Bennett moving to 3rd base, and it's going to be a 1-out double for Kennedy Harris Bennett. Down the left field line. And up will come Carly Quillen. And Coach Reardon going to have a change of some kind. Going to talk to the home plate umpire. Not sure where the change is going to be. Likely will be Ball, and he's signaling to all the infielders. All right. So 5 for 22. That will do it for Jordan Ball. Getting a rousing ovation from her crowd for good reason. Jordan Ball, her line, 4 1/3 innings, 6 hits, 1 run. And we'll take a timeout and let you know who the new pitcher is on the other side. This is the NAIA softball tournament on the FHU Lion Digital Network. So Haley Ferris is the new pitcher, as her first pitch is a ball outside. Kennedy Harris Bennett stands at second base. Carly Quillen at the plate. Pitch coming. That one's going to be a hit to the second baseman, who throws over to first. And that will move Harris Bennett over to third base with the 4-3 putout. Retires Quillen. To bring up Sophie Donovan. Haley Ferris, junior out of Camdenton, Missouri. 11-5 record, 2.53 ERA. That pitch will drop in there for a strike. Donovan will watch the count even up at a ball and a strike. Donovan digs in with a runner on third base. Changeup way out in front of it was Sophie Donovan. You can kind of tell by her body language. She's like, "Ooh, I shouldn't have swung at it. Should have waited on it." But instead, Donovan will look at a 1-2 count. And the pitch will miss outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to Sophie Donovan. And the pitch coming is going to be fouled off. Count stays 2-2. Sophie Donovan at the plate. Haley Ferris on in relief. 2-2 pitch is swung on, and it's a soft liner that's going to go right to the shortstop. And Freed-Hardeman's going to leave a runner stranded at third base as they get no runs off of 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. Moving to the top of the 6th inning, it's the top of the order for the Eagles. Kalina Oots, Jolie Kreider, and Madison White as Central Methodist leads at 4-1 in this regional final of the NAIA softball tournament presented by the Lion Digital Network.
And welcome back in to Tucker Field here in Henderson, Tennessee, as Central Methodist with a 4-1 lead over the Lady Lions. Stepping in for Central Methodist will be Kalina Oots. She has singled in her first at bat, throwing her hands at a ball, just lifting it over second base. And ball 1 from Adair. And then she has flown out foul to left field and flown out fair to Catherine Crabb out in left field. So 1-0 the count here on Oots. Takes a strike on the outside corner of the plate. Evens the count of the ball and a strike. And we'll turn it back over to Mr. Dustin Seymour.
Thank you, Mr. Ray Pack. As we find ourselves in the top of the 6th inning. And that's a swing and a miss to Oots, who is now 1-2. Or at 1-2, I should say. Oots singled up the middle in the first inning, later came around to score before flying out to Catherine Crabb and left twice. Which Ray just told you that, didn't he?
That's okay. I didn't tell him that she scored a run.
Pitch coming. Change up. Waiting on it was Oots. That's going out to center field, but Carly Quillen is there to collect the first out of the inning. Brittany Adair still in the circle for Freed-Hardeman. Jolie Kreider will be the next batter. One of 10 base hits for Central Methodist. She's going to look at strike one. The 0-1 count from Adair. Swung on and missed. To make it an 0-2 count. The pitch coming is going to be high. Which makes it a 1-2 count. One-two delivery will also be high. So the count will even up. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Adair spins and offers. Pop fly. Cassie Hayes makes a nest. Collects out number 1. Score updates. Top of the 7th inning. Central Methodist Baseball leads Madonna by a score of 3-2. And in the top of the 6th, Freed-Hardeman Baseball trails Concordia 5-4. So Madison White comes to the plate. Pitch misses high. Madison White, the only CMU Eagle without a base hit thus far. 10 base hits, 2 from Roberts and Jolly. Of course, Jolly with that big 2-run blast to help put her team up 4-1. It's going to miss upstairs, and it's a 2-0 count. Two-0 pitch finds its way into the zone to make it a 2-1 count now. Two-one offering on its way. Swung on. It's going to be a pop foul. So the count goes to 2-2 with a pair of outs. Madison White flew out to right field twice for fouling out to left field. The 2-2 delivery. Changeup's going to miss high. Payoff pitch upcoming from Adair to White. And the 3-2 pitch is swung on. That one's hit high in the air. Kennedy Harris Bennett will call it in for out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base in the top of the 6th inning. Rolling down to the bottom of the sixth, it's Malia Hardy, Catherine Crabb, and Cassie Hayes on the other side. Central Methodist leads it 4-1 in this regional final of the NAIA softball tournament on the FHU Lion Digital Network.
Contractors is your local full-service construction company. From kitchen and bathroom renovations or room additions to a complete custom home or commercial building. No matter the size of your construction needs, trust Elite, completing your circle of service.
Did just get the pep talk. That's always interesting to me. Just kind of hangs back.
Off in the lead line is first baseman number 1, Malia Hardy.
Malia Hardy's going to lead off this bottom of the sixth inning. Freed-Hardeman, 6 outs left potentially in their season. Central Methodist trying to keep the Lady Lions at bay to punch their ticket to the final site in Columbus, Georgia. In the circle, Haley Ferris. First pitch to Hardy is low for ball 1. Going to have time as Elizabeth Palumbo has to readjust her visor. And we are all set back to go. One-0 pitch. Change up. Line drive to center field, giving chase. Cannot come up with it. That's on the warning track. It's going to be a close play, and she is out. A single, a great job by Kalina Oots to haul it in and throw it. So it's a single to center, followed by an 8-4 put out, or was that 8-6? I think it was 8-6.
Yeah, it was 11. So
yes, an 8-6 put out as Malia Hardy thought that she had 2 bases, but Oots was able to collect it. Catherine Crabb hits a slow roller to the pitcher. 2 pitches, 2 outs. On the 1-3 put out. And up will come Miss Cassie Hayes. First pitch to Hayes is coming, taking all the way, trying to make Ferris work a little bit extra. Don't want a 3-pitch inning. So it's a 1-0 count to Cassie Hayes. Spin and delivers. Ball high. No, called strike. One pitch will be outside, and it's 2-1 count from Ferris to Hayes. Another one will miss high. The 3-1 delivery. Swung on, tagged out to left field, and that's foul. Starting to see a lot of nervous mamas and papas. Starting to pace as we come into this final inning and a half for both teams. Both teams have the power to change things in a heartbeat. Right now, Central Methodist leads at 4-1. A payoff pitch upcoming. Ball 4. Cassie Hayes draws a 2-out walk. And up comes Anna Kate Norton. Ferris continues in the circle. Cassie Hayes drawing the 2-out walk. With Ferris ready to go. Ferris spins and deals to Norton. That's going to be high. Pitch coming. Just outside, and the count goes to 2-0. A pitch to Norton finds its way into the zone. Two one offering, swung on and fouled. Two balls, two strikes, 2 outs. Anna Kate Norton at the plate. Cassie Hayes at first. The pitch is outside for ball 3. Payoff pitch upcoming after the count goes full. The spin and throw. Swing. That one is going to get to the shortstop, and it's going to be a 2-out infield single for Anna Kate Norton. And with that, the tying run comes to the plate in the form of Molly Deere. Cassie Hayes is at second. Anna Kate Norton at first. Molly Deere at the plate. Deere a 294 average, though not many trips. 5 hits and 17 ABs. However, of those at-bats, 2 doubles, 1 home run. So a 588 slugging percentage. Swings and misses. The 0-1 pitch to Deere. Swung on. That one's going to be hit to third, and the third baseman will tap on the bag. And that's going to do it for this half inning. And we will move to the top, or rather, yes, the top of the 7th inning. Freed-Hardeman plates 0 off of 2 hits, no errors, 2 runners left on base. At the top of the 7th, it's Elizabeth Palumbo, Madison Roberts, and Lauren Hill, as the CMU Eagles will try and add insurance as they hold a 4-1 lead here in this NAIA Regional Final. You're watching the Lion Digital Network presented by Community Bank. And welcome back into the top of the 7th inning. Elizabeth Palumbo will swing at the first pitch that she sees, and it's going to go foul. Actually, that's going to hit us on the head. Pitch coming is outside, and the count will be 1-1. Central Methodist trying to tack on some more runs before taking the field. To need 3 outs to Georgia. Pitch coming, that is high and outside. And the count runs to 2-1. Make it 3-1 as that missed under the knees. Elizabeth Palumbo, 318, had a sac fly in the first, a single in the third before lining out to the center fielder in the fourth. 3-1 pitch is hit out to center field. Carly Quillen drifts to her right, and she will pull in out number 1. This brings up the shortstop, Madison Roberts. Roberts right at a .333 average. Swinging at the first pitch, and she's going to foul that one off. Line score right now, Central Methodist has 4 runs off of 10 hits, no errors. They have left 8 stranded. Freed-Hardeman has 1 run off of 8 hits, no errors. They've left 7 stranded. 0-1 pitch is low to even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. We've got fish sticks, Mr. Matt.
And number 11 is back.
With number 11 at the plate.
Mr. Barker likes that. The only thing better is if the score was just 1-1.
Hey, there spins and offers. That's going to miss out. It's a 2-1 count. Two-one pitch from Brittany Adair on the way to Madison Roberts. Pitch coming. That one also misses outside. Brittany Adair has pitched 5 1/3, up to 94 pitches. The 3-1 pitch is hit up the middle, and it's going to be a 1-out base hit for Roberts. Well, that's where a lot of their hits have been, just right back up where they came from, which means you're getting that perfect contact. And up comes Lauren Hill. Lauren Hill, the catcher, had a single in the second inning. It's her 1 hit of the day. That misses high. Lauren Hill, the sophomore out of California. California, Missouri, that is. I've talked about how I like high school mascots. They are the California High School Pintos. It's called strike. Not sure if it's after the horse, after the bean, or after the car.
Well, it would have been, if it had been after the car, it would have been firebomb.
That's true. I would imagine it's the horse. A 1-1 count is hit off the hands. That's going to stay in play. And that is caught by Sophie Donovan, who somehow managed to keep it off the net. Her glove was on the net. Her glove can be on the net. The ball can't be. And that's kind of Chuck Beagley saying, is that really, did I really just see that?
Did you steal what I think you did?
So 2 outs now to bring up Casey Jolly. Jolly, the hero, back in the 5th inning, in which the Central Methodist Eagles scored 2 runs off of 1 swing off of Jolly's bat. And it's an 0-1 count now. Adair breaking in an 0-1 count. That's going to go outside, and the count leaving it a ball and a strike. Foul ball. To make it a 1-2 count. Adair's going to take her time in the circle, taking a deep breath with a 1-2 count. That goes outside. Two balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Adair in the circle. Casey Jolly at the plate. Madison Roberts at first base. The pitch is hit. That's going into left field. Holding up at second will be Roberts. And it's going to be a 3-hit day for Casey Jolly. And looks like we will have a pinch hitter. Number 12 will be the new hitter. That is Kaylee Parker. Kaylee Parker, a senior out of Liberty, Missouri, former Blue Jay. Parker, 9 hits and 41 trips. She has a .220 batting average. And the first pitch is going to be in there for strike 1. Pair of hits in the inning, bringing the Central Methodist total to 12 base knocks. The pitch swung on and missed, and it's an 0-2 count. The 0-2 delivery is swung on and missed, and the Lady Lions will leave 2 stranded. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 runners left on base. It all comes down to this, the bottom of the 7th inning. Freed-Hardeman will have Madeline Crabb, Kennedy Harris-Bennett, and Carly Quillen. The Lady Lions need 3 runs to keep their season alive. Central Methodist needs 3 outs to move to the World Series. This is the NAIA softball tournament on the FHU Lion Digital Network. welcome you back into the bottom of the 7th inning. Haley Ferris trying to close things out. 3 outs away from Columbus are the Eagles of Central Methodist. First pitch to Madeline Crabb is fouled off. Madeline Crabb, .333 average.
That starts a week from tomorrow, doesn't it?
Pitch coming, misses high. Haley Ferris hunting for her first save of the year. And boy, would it be a big one. The pitch misses high, and it's now a 2-1 count. The 2-1 delivery is also outside, and it's now 3-1. Three-one offering is going to be hit just foul. Madeline Crabb will step back in with a full count. The pitch is hit out into deep left field. That's going to get down. Crabb on her way to second. She's going to be held up at second. It's a leadoff double for Madeline Crabb. And with that, we head to the top of the order. Kennedy Harris Bennett comes to the plate. Harris Bennett 3 for 3 today. Triple away from the cycle. A single in the first, a homer in the third, and a double in the 5th inning. Of course, right now, all Harris Bennett wants to do is get on base. Doesn't matter how, she just wants to be on base. Lady Lions down 4-1. Central Methodist 3 outs away from opening round champions. That misses low. Harris Bennett looks at ball 2. Missing high. That will go foul to make it a 2-0 count. 2-1 count, I should say. The 2-1 pitch to Harris Bennett. Swung on, that one's hit, that one's through. Madeline Crabb is going to be held up at third. Harris Bennett on her way to second. And back-to-back doubles will bring Carly Quillen to the plate. Harris Bennett never slowed down. So a 4 for 4 day for Kennedy Harris Bennett. And Freed-Hardeman has the tying run at the dish. Carly Quillen at first. We're going to have a timeout as the assistant coach for the CMU Eagles goes out to have a quick chat with Haley Ferris. Ferris has done well in an inning and 2/3. Just 1 walk, no runs, 4 hits from the Lady Lions. Carly Quillen's 1 for 3. Carly Quillen comes up with Madeline Crabb on third. Kennedy Harris Bennett at second. First pitch to Quillen is fouled off. Quillen, a 360 average. 340 when she's got runners in scoring position, and she's got a pair of them. The 0-1. That was outside. Quillen went chasing after it, poked it foul. Down to the count now, 0-2 is Carly Quillen, freshman from Columbia, Tennessee. And the pitch, another foul ball. Quillen behind on those 3 pitches, sending them to her offside. The 0-2 pitch. Another one that's up the middle. That's going to get through. 1 run's going to score. Harris Bennett on her way to the plate, and it is. Do we have a play at the plate? Well, we don't have a signal, but I'm guessing that means she's safe. 2-run single. Yes, a 2-run single from Carly Quillen. Then she advanced on the throw. Carly Quillen shoots it into left field, scores 2, and then moves up into scoring position on the throw, and that will do it for Haley Ferris. And we will move into the bottom, or we're still in the bottom of the 7th inning. Freed-Hardeman has the tying run at second, and the winning run at the plate in the form of Sophie Donovan. Doesn't get better than this. We'll see you on the other side. This is the NAIA softball tournament on the FHU Lion Digital Network. And we welcome you back in as Haley Ferris's day will end. As coming in to replace her is Haley Cotter. Cotter has 1 save on the season, 3.41 ERA, 7-1 record, and at the plate is the all-time RBI leader for Freed-Hardeman, Sophie Donovan. Tying run is out at second base in the form of Carly Quillen, who had a 2-run single, moving up on the throw. Pitch coming, that's outside.
Pitch around her a little bit. Nothing in the heart of the plate.
1-0 pitch on the way. Rise ball stays upstairs.
This goes back to your question yesterday, John. Did you put her on?
Haley Cotter, former Warrior of Smithville High School in Smithville, Missouri. Donovan, a 2-0 count. Pitch coming. That's low. That gets away from the catcher, and a tying run moves up to third. 3-0 count. Tying run at third. No outs. Sophie Donovan at the plate. Sophie Donovan awaits the 3-0 pitch. She'll watch strike 1. Lady Lions have scored 2 runs in this half inning. One more to tie. One more to force a decisive Game 7. The 3-1 pitch to Donovan is up, and it is out. And the winning run is now on base. Runners on the corners. Sophie Donovan at first, Carly Quillen at third, Malia Hardy at the plate, nobody gone. Malia Hardy swings at the first pitch, and that goes foul. Malia Hardy, a .323 average, pair of singles today. Had a strikeout in the first inning. Then had a single in the third. She singled in the sixth inning as well, however, was mowed down trying to get to second base. Coach Humphrey's going to take an offensive timeout. And, you know, if you have it, now's the time to use it. Freed-Hardeman has the tying run at third, winning run at first, and it is the heart of the order for FHU. And Coach Humphrey may have a change of some kind. I would imagine maybe putting a little bit quicker legs out at first base instead of his catcher, and that's indeed what he's doing. Natalie Gilmore is going to come in for, I would imagine, Sophie. Got to wait for somebody to come out. 33 for 7. So it is putting the speedy legs of Natalie Gilmore out there at first base as the pinch runner. So Natalie Gilmore will be at first, representing the winning run. Carly Quillen at third, representing the tying run. Malia Hardy at the plate with an 0-1 count. The pitch gets down, called strike, and the winning run is now in scoring position after a stolen base. No throw from the catcher, but it is an 0-2 count to Malia Hardy. Spin in the throw from Cotter is the ball upstairs. So it's now a 1-2 count. The 1-2 pitch to Hardy. Swung on. That one is hit. Is it going to stay fair or foul? It's going to go foul, but a good job. Wonderful, smart play by Liz Palumbo to not catch it and let that go foul, because otherwise Carly Quillen could have taken off to score the tying run. Instead, it's just going to stay at a 1-2 count with Malia Hardy at the plate. The 1-2 pitch is outside, and it's a 2-2 count. The 2-2 pitch is hit high in the air to right field. Quillen on her way home. The play at the plate, not in time. Brand new ball game. Malia Hardy hits the sacrifice fly to right field. Gilmore moves up to third, and Quillen will score the tying run, and it is 4-4. Going to have the appeal over at third base just to make sure that Quillen didn't leave early. And it is now 4-4, bringing up Catherine Crabb. 1 out. Anything out of the infield is what the Lady Lions need. Catherine Crabb at the plate. 1 out. Winning run at third. Spin and throw. That is just foul. As you can hear, you could probably feel it if you're watching from Fayette, Missouri. You could probably feel the wind from the sigh that just came out of the Freed-Hardeman faithful, as that was about a millimeter foul. So an 0-1 count to Catherine Crabb. Tying run has scored. Spin in the throw. That's going to miss outside. And we've got a 1-1 count. Crabb awaits the 1-1 pitch on the way. Swung on. That one's hit in the infield. We're going to have a play at the plate, and she is tagged out. So Catherine Crabb reaches on the fielder's choice. Gilmore is mowed down at the plate as the second out of the day. So a hard hit ball to the shortstop. So Cassie Hayes comes up to the dish. Cassie Hayes, a .288 average. Spin in the throw, right down the plate for strike one. Pitch to Hayes. Big changeup, way over the top of that one was Hayes. An official timeout is called, making sure that the catcher is all right. Got crossed up a bit there. Swinging over the top of it was Hayes, but not able to make the catch was Cotter, rather a Hill. And it's an 0-2 count to Cassie Hayes. Pitch to Hayes, another changeup, and that will strike Hayes out. However, it's a brand new game. We'll move to the top of the 8th inning. Due up for Central Methodist, Kaiser, Oots, and Kreider, as Freed-Hardeman gets 3 runs off of 3 hits, no errors, and they leave 1 stranded. We move to the top of the 8th inning. This is the NAIA softball tournament on the FHU Lion Digital Network. To the top of the 8th inning we go. Brittany Adair still in the circle for the Lady Lions of Freed-Hardeman University. Caitlin Kaiser at the plate for Central Methodist. First pitch is fouled off. Adair in the circle. Caitlin Kaiser at the plate. .387 average for Kaiser. That is hit high in the air, left center field, where Carly Quillen will take care of it. And it's the top of the order. Kalina Oots will be the batter. Oots 1 for 4 today. Singled back in the first inning. Then some fly outs to the outfield. First pitch to Oots is swung on and foul. Tied 4-4. We're in the top of the 8th inning. Oots hits that one out to left field. Catherine Crabb collects it along the left field line. And up comes Jolie Kreider. Another tie game for the Freed-Hardeman Lion baseball team in the top of the 8th, tied 5-5 with Concordia. Central Methodist baseball currently leads at 5-3 in the top of the 9th. Close games abound for these two teams. As the first pitch to Kreider is upstairs, ball 1. The next pitch is upstairs. 2-0 count. Central Methodist 4 runs, 12 hits. They've left 10 runners on base. Freed-Hardeman 4 runs, 11 hits. They've left 8. Pitch will miss up and out, and it's a 3-0 count. The 3-0 pitch from Adair on the way is outside for ball 4. And up comes Madison White. Madison White 0 for 4, flew out to right field 3 times and fouled out to left field once. The first pitch is fouled off. And the pitch, another foul ball. White will watch as that one rolls inside, and it's a 1-2 count. The 1-2 pitch rating from Adair to White. And the pitch is lifted out to left field, where Catherine Crabb looks it into the mitt. And we'll move to the bottom of the 8th inning. Central Methodist scores no runs off of no hits, no errors. They'll leave a runner stranded. We move to the bottom of the 8th. It's Anna Kate Norton, Molly Deere, and Madeline Crabb on the other side. This is the NAIA National Tournament on the FHU Lion Digital Network.
Our very name sums up our purpose. The People's Bank. Since 1920, we have been building strong and positive relationships with the people we serve. We are dedicated to the success of our customers, employees, and stockholders. In other words, our community. Our commitment is to provide you with fair, personal, and friendly service that goes above and beyond what you would expect from a financial provider. The People's Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And Kate Norton's going to lead off the half inning for the Lady Lions. We do have a final score from Fayette. Central Methodist tops Madonna by a final score of 5-3 in the baseball bracket. Still waiting on a final for the Freed-Hardeman baseball team, currently tied 5-5 in the top of the 8th. First pitch to Norton, right up the middle. Great stab by Cotter to collect it. 1 pitch, 1 out. To bring up Molly Deere. Molly Deere will swing at a changeup, way ahead of that one. Pitch to Deere will roll outside. Well, we've got a 1-1 count. Freed-Hardeman playing for their lives here. A defeat would be the end of the season, whereas a victory would force a decisive Game 7. Central Methodist trying to put Freed-Hardeman out and advance to the final side for the second time in program history, as that is a 5-3 putout from Molly Deere to bring up Madeline Crabb. Madeline Crabb started that big 3-run 7th inning. She had herself a double to left field. Crabb against Cotter. First pitch way outside for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch to Crabb on the way. Slaps that one foul, and the count goes to 1-1. Crabb, a .345 average, 20 hits, 58 at bats. And the pitch, that one is hit to the third baseman. No, it is foul. Just went foul. Crabb waits the 1-2 pitch. On the way. That one is hit again. Foul. Try it again. And the 1-2 pitch is swung on and missed, and that will do it for the Freed-Hardeman. Bottom of the 8th inning. We move ahead to the 9th. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Due up for the Eagles. Palumbo, Roberts, and Hill were all tied up at 4 apiece, heading to the top of the 9th. This is the NAIA Softball Regional Final on the Lion Digital Network. The top of the 9th inning, Elizabeth Palumbo is going to lead off the frame for the CMU Eagles. Palumbo, 1 for 3. Sacrifice fly in the first inning. Had a single in the third. And a pair of flyouts to center field. Brittany Adair remains in the circle for FHU. Relieving Chloe Winters in the second inning. First pitch from Adair. Screws, misses inside. And the pitch is hit out to deep left field, giving chase is Crabb. Crabb hauls it in. What a catch by Catherine Crabb on the warning track. And collects out number one. Palumbo sent that one for a ride. But Miss Catherine Crabb said that's enough. So up will come Roberts. First pitch to Roberts is fouled off. Madison Roberts 3 for 4 today. Pair of singles. And then a double. Eventually scoring in the fifth inning. Pitch from Adair. That one's hit into center field. That one is not going to be caught by Carly Quillen. A throw to second, and she is out. So for the second time today, there has been a single out to center field. And for the second time, the center fielder fires a strike and gets the runner advancing. First, Freed-Hardeman saw Malia Hardy mowed down. And now the Central Methodist Eagles sees Madison Roberts to the same fate. And up comes Lauren Hill. First pitch to Hill. It's going to be inside for ball one. Adair thought that caught the zone. A great job from Anna Kate Norton to stop in and say, hey, don't let that throw you off your game. Lauren Hill, 322 average. And she'll miss inside for ball two. Had a single up the middle in the second inning. Lauren Hill with a 2-0 count. Adair receives the pitch, but not before Hill wants to take time. Top of the ninth inning. Freed-Hardeman trying to make it go to the bottom of the ninth to try and put this one away. Central Methodist hoping to tack on some runs. That's down the middle. Make it a 2-1 count. Central Methodist hoping to get runs to force Freed-Hardeman's hand. Again, if CMU takes this game, they'll take the series. Freed-Hardeman would have to rack up and play again. The 2-1 pitch. It's going to be hit to Hayes. Hayes unable to make the catch. And that's going to be an E6. Hayes was already thinking about the throw before she got it. And just booted it. And we will have a pinch runner come in for CMU. Appears to be number 24 is going to be the pinch runner. Which is Cassidy Brent. And up will come Casey Jolly. Jolly has had a day and a half. 3 for 4. Pair of runs batted in thanks to a 2-run homer in the fifth inning. A double and a single. She needs a triple for the cycle, does Jolly. First pitch is going to miss outside. Cassidy Brent, sophomore out of Knob Noster, Missouri, finds herself on first base. Pitch coming, foul ball. Count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch from Adair to Jolly on its way. That one is hit, but it's going to go foul. And our count goes to 1-2. Brittany Adair, 1-2 count, runner on first. Spin and offering. It's going to miss outside. For about the umpteenth time, we've had the deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs.
We've had more in this game than we have all tournament long.
Brittany Adair towing the rubber. A 2-2 count. The pitch swung on. That's hit out to left field. Make it a 4-hit ball game for Casey Jolly. So now the go-ahead run finds its way to second base. Daly Garland will return. She was the original designated player.
Now batting the designated player number 9, Daly Garland.
Daly Garland returns. Garland is 1 for 2. Believe it or not, in a game where most players have had 5 at-bats, she struck out, she walked, and she had a single. And then, of course, one of her ABs she was pinch hit for. First pitch, a pop fly, and that will retire the side. And we will move to the bottom of the 9th inning. Due up for the Lady Lions. It's the top of the order. Kennedy Harris-Bennett, Carly Quillen, and Sophie Donovan. This is the NAIA softball tournament on the FHU Lion Digital Network.
She probably got tired of going. You out there joking with them? You're back.
Kennedy Harris-Bennett. You're going to talk about a game for the senior. Single, homer, double, double. And now she finds herself at the plate in the bottom of the 9th inning, needing the Lady Lions to take this game to turn around and play the 3rd game of the day. And then, if necessary, game, a pop fly. And that's going to go right to the second baseman. And that's out number 1. Up comes Carly Quillen. Carly Quillen scored the tying run, drove in a pair. With a 2-run single. 2 for 4 is Carly Quillen. Pitch showing bunt. She didn't make contact, but she did go around. 2-1 pitch to Quillen. It's a slow roller that goes to second to first, and it is the second out of the inning to bring up Sophie Donovan.
Now batting catcher number 7, Sophie Donovan.
Sophie Donovan coming to the plate. Spin and the throw. It's going to miss outside, Central Methodist wants to go ahead and punch their ticket, but at the same time, they don't mind extending this game as long as it can, because worst case scenario, they're going to have to come back and play a Freed-Hardeman team who's already played one game completed, and now we're in the 9th inning of a second game. They know that the FHU Lady Lions will be just out of juice, but not from the bat of Sophie Donovan, as that is a single down the left field side to bring up Malia Hardy.
Now batting first baseman number 1, Malia Hardy.
2 gone. Hardy to the plate. Hardy drove in the tying run back in the bottom of the 7th inning thanks to a sacrifice fly. First pitch downstairs, ball 1. Pitch to Hardy, way outside. A great jump there from Hill to keep the winning run at first base. Change up. Froze Hardy. And it's a 2-1 count. Haley Cotter continuing her turn in the circle. Third pitcher that CMU has used today. 2-1 pitch goes outside to make it a 3-1 count. Three-one pitch. That one's going to be hit out to left field. And Malia Hardy has her third base knock of the day. Sophie Donovan advances to second to bring up Catherine Crabb. We may have a runner of some kind. I would venture to guess it's going to be Malia, because Sophie Donovan cannot be, well, she can be subbed for, however, it would mean that she's done. She's already been subbed for once. So looks like we may have a runner for Malia Hardy. Catherine Crabb at the plate. Somebody scurrying around in the dugout. And Brindley Cowser is going to make an appearance. So Brindley Cowser will go out to first base. Catherine Crabb will be at the plate to try and drive in the winning run. And we may have a pitching change. Cotter's being talked to by the assistant coach, whereas head coach Pat Reardon's going out to talk to the home plate umpire, probably double checking the, has she been sub for once before? No, she has not. So Hardy will be able to come back in. Donovan cannot be subbed for. Again, something we learned last year. Baseball has that courtesy runner for catchers. Softball does not. You're allowed to be pinch ran for once. So up comes Catherine Crabb. Freed-Hardeman's winning run stands at second base. Crabb at the plate. Crabb looking for her first hit of the ball game. First pitch will miss outside. The 1-0 2-0 pitch coming to Crab. That's also outside to make it a 2-0 count. The 2-0 pitch. It's outside. That gets away from the catcher. A play at third. Safely there is Sophie Dunham on the wild pitch. And now the winning run stands 60 feet away. I wonder if the Catherine Crabb, who has a 3-0 count, wonder if this pitch is going to be anywhere close. With it being a 3-0 count. And the spin and the throw. That one drops in there for a strike. Makes it a 3-1 count. Winning run 60 feet away. Catherine Crabb at the plate. The 3-1 pitch. Hit out to right field. And that is going to be caught by Oots. And so the Lady Lions are going to leave the winning run stranded at third. As we'll move to the top of the 10th inning. Due up for the Eagles will be Kaiser, Oots, and Kreider. We move to the top of the 10th. FHU and Central Methodist tied 4-4. This is the NAIA softball tournament on the FHU Lion Digital Network. And we welcome you back in as Caitlin Kaiser is going to lead off the inning. Brittany Adair returns to the circle. Kaiser, the 9-hole hitter, 1 for 4 today. Top of the 10th, tied 4 apiece. First pitch coming is a called strike on the inside corner. The 0-1 count from Adair to Kaiser. On the way, little spin piece is going to stay upstairs, and the count will be even, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 delivery coming from Adair. It's going to hit her. So that's going to roll inside and plunk Kaiser. Which brings Oots to the plate. Kalina Oots has had a 1 for 5 day. Runner at first, no outs after being hit by a pitch. Showing bunt, pulls it back, as that's a ball upstairs. Top of the 10th inning. FHU and CMU tied 4-4. FHU plating 3 runs in the 7th inning. The 1-0 pitch is going to be hit foul. So our count will even at a ball and a strike. Runner over at first base in the form of Caitlin Kaiser. One pitch, showing bunt, pulls it back. And it's now a 2-1 count. Kalina Oots, a .396 average. Today, 1 for 5. The 2-1 pitch coming. Make it 3-1 as that's high. Three-one offering coming to Oots. That's going to find the zone on the outside corner. And the count goes full. Adair's payoff pitch coming to the top of the order. And that's downstairs, and it's ball 4. So now the go-ahead run stands out at second. Sophie Dunavant's going to go out and have a chat with her catcher. And Todd Humphrey's going to go out and have another chat as well. So we're going to take a timeout. So Coach Todd Humphrey, Coach Todd Humphrey has had his say with Adair. So runners on first and second, nobody out, showing bunt. It's going to miss high. In the meantime, both Chloe Winters and Caitlin Bradford head down that third base line to start tossing some warm-up pitches should they be needed. It's a 1-0 count. At the plate is Jolie Kreider. The pitch showed bunt, missed out. Up comes El Presidente. David Shannon, president of Freed-Hardeman, making an appearance here. 2-0 count. Swing and miss. Game 6 of this regional final. Central Methodist needs to win this one to take the bracket champions, take home this trophy that's been sitting next to me all morning. Freed-Hardeman has to win this one to force another game. Anna Kate Norton went to chase that one. Made a diving try, but it will fall. 2-2 count. Any Freed-Hardeman faithful watching? A big top of the ninth inning. Freed-Hardeman was down to their final out. 2-run error and a 3-run homer. Freed-Hardeman now leads Concordia 11-8 in the top of the 8th inning. Top of the 10th, and that will hit Kreider. Second hit batsman of the inning, and the bases will be loaded, and that's going to do it for Brittany. So Brittany Adair came on in relief, pitched fantastically, and then kind of lost it there in this inning. Nobody out, and Brittany Adair will exit. And who will be the new pitcher? It looks like Chloe Winters is going to come back on. And so we will take a timeout. This is the NAIA softball tournament on the FHU Lion Digital Network. So 2 hit batsmen in the inning and a walk have loaded up the bases with nobody out. We're in the top of the 10th inning. Chloe Winters will come back in. She started the game, pitched for 1 inning, and now she is back in the circle for FHU. The first pitch is a foul ball. Forgot to reset the count. Go ahead. My director, Mr. Ray, has had to head off to midweek Bible study. So I'm up here. So if I miss some changes, that's a play at the plate over to first. And it's a double play. A 1-2-3 double play. That's a big double play. 2 outs. Runners do advance, but a big double play brings up Elizabeth Palumbo. I was saying if I miss some camera switches or whatnot, it's because it's me and I'm doing a lot of things up here. So the double play brings up Palumbo. First pitch to Palumbo, misses outside. Next pitch is a called strike. Catches the outside corner. That's a 1-1 count. 1-2-3 double play. Not one of those recorded very often. 1-1 pitch from Winters. Swung on and missed. One-two count. Palumbo at the plate. Chloe Winters in the circle. The pitch. Swung on, a foul ball. So our count stays 1-2. Liz Palumbo at the dish. Pitch coming, swung on, foul tip. Oh, it just missed the glove of Sophie Donovan. So staying alive is Palumbo. The 1-2 delivery. Swung on, and you guessed it, another foul ball. Another 1-2 pitch on the way. Just missed outside. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Chloe Winters in the circle in relief of her relief pitcher. Softball so strange. The pitch. It's going to roll upstairs, and the count will be full. Payoff pitch. Rolls outside, and it's ball 4. So now, brings up Madison Roberts. Roberts, 4 for 5 today. Bases are juiced. Roberts at the plate. Chloe Winters. First pitch, missing outside. The pitch, make it downstairs for ball 2. The 2-0 delivery from Winters on the way. Swung on. That one's a base hit going out into right field. 1 run's going to score. So a single to right field scores the go-ahead run. On the 15th base hit of the day. Making it 5-4. 2 outs. Brings up Lauren Hill. Pitch coming. Just misses high. Chloe Winters in the circle. That's going to run inside for ball 2. The 2-0 pitch, make it 3-0. Chloe Winters came in, had a double play. It's 3-0 count. Pitch on the way, and that one's going to be down the plate to make it a 3-1 count. Three-one delivery. And that one's going to find the zone, and the count will fill up. So the runners will be off and moving. Payoff pitch on the way. Upstairs, ball 4. And with that, the Central Methodist Eagles take a 2-run lead. A bases loaded walk has allowed 2 runs to score in this inning off of 1 hit. A couple of walks, a couple of hit by pitches, and a single. And the bases will stay loaded. And now it is Casey Jolly. Jolly's going to look at ball 1. Central Methodist 6, Freed-Hardeman 4. 2 gone in the half inning. Casey Jolly at the plate. The pitch finds the zone. A 1-1 count. Winners ready's the 1-1 offering. Outside, ball 2. Two-one pitch from Winters to Jolly. Swung on, that one's going to be hit to the second baseman who throws over to first, and that will retire the Eagles. However, Central Methodist picks up 2 runs off of 1 hit, no errors. They leave 3 runners stranded. So we will head to the bottom of the 10th inning. Freed-Hardeman needs Cassie Hayes, Anna Kate Norton, and Molly Deere to produce at least produce 1 run to tie to keep their season alive. We'll take a timeout. This is the NAIA softball tournament, where Central Methodist leads at 5-4 in the bottom of the 10th over the Freed-Hardeman Lady Lions on the Lion Digital Network. I have been corrected. It is 6. It is indeed 6-4. I was looking, there is a one of the lights is missing out on the scoreboard, and in my defense, the 6 looks a lot like a 4, or 6 looks a lot like a 5. When I'm this tired and this stressed, that 6 can look like a 4, even though I have about 5 different screens in front of me that show the score correctly, 6-4. On my laptop, 6-4. On my iPad, 6-4. On the production television, 6-4. So we're in the bottom of the 10th inning. Cassie Hayes will lead off. Freed-Hardeman needs 2 runs to keep their season alive. First pitch is up the middle. That's going to be taken by Cotter. Cassie Hayes, 1 pitch, 1 out. Which brings up Anna Kate Norton. Anna Kate 1 for 4 today. First pitch to Norton's downstairs for ball 1. Spin in the throw. That's going to miss downstairs. 2-0 count. Anna Kate Norton at the plate. Molly Beth Deere awaits in the on-deck circle. Bottom of the 10th inning. The pitch. High for ball 3. We're at 3 hours and 15 minutes into this contest. Pitch coming. That is going to be in there for a called strike. Spin in the throw. Anna Kate Norton's going to hit that one to the second baseman. Second base over to first. Freed-Hardeman down to their final out. Central Methodist needs one more out to head to Columbus, Georgia for the second time, or at least to the final site for the second time in school history. And it's up to Molly Deere. Molly Deere at the plate. First pitch is a foul. Molly Deere, a true freshman, in a rather large situation. Her team needing 2 runs to keep the season alive in the bottom of the 10th inning. Cotter spins and offers. That's going to find the zone for a called strike. Central Methodist, 1 strike away. One strike away from dogpiling are the Central Methodist Eagles. Cotter's pitch. Just outside. Just outside. As the CMU dugout was starting their run to the pile. Molly Deere awaits the 1-2 pitch. On the way. Swing and miss, and Central Methodist will take victory and will make their way to Columbus, Georgia, as Central Methodist is the Henderson Region Bracket champions. Many congratulations to Central Methodist. Not dogpiling, but still celebrating. They're in the circle. Central Methodist will move on after 10 innings, a marathon, as they will see their season continue, as they will head to Columbus, Georgia. Congratulations, Central Methodist. They will improve to 41-10. Freed-Hardeman sees their season end at 27-14. Getting the victory, I have to figure out which one this is. It's Cotter that's going to get the win for Central Methodist to send her team to Columbus. She is now 8-0, is Cotter. And taking the loss is Brittany Adair. Despite 8 innings of good work, Adair will be charged with the loss. She ends the season 12-9. A 3-hour and 15-minute game sees the Central Methodist Eagles find their way to the final site, the NAIA National Championship World Series. Congratulations on a great season, Central Methodist, and a great season, Freed-Hardeman. We're thankful for all of our teams that made their way to Henderson, to St. Francis, to from St. Francis all the way to Ottawa. Freed-Hardeman University Lady Lions, and the tournament regional champions, the Central Methodist Eagles. And, of course, the hosts, Freed-Hardeman Lady Lions. We are proud of the good season that FHU has had, but proud as well for the Central Methodist Eagles who live to fight, to live to have themselves another, at least couple more games in Georgia. We thank you for joining us today. Central Methodist, 6 runs, 15 hits, no errors, 16 runners left on base. Freed-Hardeman, 4 runs, 13 hits, 1 error, 10 runners left on base. So we thank you for joining us today at Central Methodist. We'll keep it on the celebration side, but I'm going to finish my wrap-up. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And we wish Central Methodist the best of luck as they head to Columbus, Georgia. You've been watching the NAIA opening round on Freed-Hardeman University's Lion Digital Network. This is Dustin Seymour saying good night and God bless.